So here we have the Nissan Juke on a 64 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside of it, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. We're going to start off inside the boot first of all. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors. Plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat should you wish to increase this space even further. And then this tray section will also lift and remove, and as you can see there's loads more space underneath that as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. And now that we've done a full circle of it though, you can see it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, we have the rev counter. We have the speedometer on the right-hand side. In the centre, you can see the total miles for the car is 62,777. We've also got the fuel gauge and coolant temperature gauges in that section as well. And at the bottom of that section, it will show you what gear this car is in. It's an automatic, so of course we are in park at the moment. If we back out to the steering wheel, we have cruise control and speed limiter on the right-hand side. Stereo and phone controls over on this left-hand side, and then the main stereo can be found over in the centre just here, where you'll be able to cycle between your AM and FM radio. If you want to listen to your own music, you can do so via the CD player. This car's also got auxiliary and USB inputs as well. And if you hit the phone button and then use this dial just here, you'll be able to go to pair device. You'd push this button in to enter that menu, which we're not going to do at the moment. We have the volume for the stereo over on that left-hand side. Beneath that, we have two different buttons, as you can see. Climate, and this stands for driver mode. We're on the driver mode menu at the moment. So you can switch this car between normal, sport and eco. Whatever mode you are selecting, you are affecting the climate control, the steering, the gearbox and the engine, as you can see. And if I press the climate button, we now have completely different options for us up on that screen. So firstly, you can adjust the temperature. You can adjust the fan speed. You can determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in. The air conditioning is on at the minute, so that's off, back on again. Or push this button in to put it onto auto. The car will now take control of the fan speed and direction of the air to maintain that temperature. You can override that by making any manual adjustment. You can put it back on your own settings here, as you can see. We have a 12-volt charging socket, the auxiliary and USB input that I mentioned just a moment ago, and then the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Glenbourne's. We'd love to hear from you soon.